John Higgins, Best Choice Lending, here with another tip on how to build your business, grow your brand, and generate leads. Today we want to talk about SEO and widgets. Many of you are already utilizing our widgets for your properties. We want to show you exactly how to get the most out of those widgets and basically get the love of Google. Everybody knows that the only way that you're found on the internet is if Google likes what you're posting. With our widgets, you're going to find more ways to generate some brand awareness, both for you and your listings.
Today's tip of the week is about getting more SEO or more exposure. So if you want more exposure, one of the ways that we help you do that is we have all sorts of property widgets. We have 7 different types of widgets and growing. And, you know, some of you have heard the term widget and you're like, what the heck is a widget? So basically, property widgets are, and I'll take the quote from Wikipedia, a widget's a standalone application that can be embedded into third-party sites by a user on a page where they have the rights of authorship, so like a web page or a blog or a profile on a social media site. So our Facebook app is a type of widget, but we have other widgets in the system that can showcase your listings anywhere and everywhere that you're on the web. So basically what we do, how does it work? We give you a slice of code, so we actually give you the HTML code, and then you take things like this, and we have different layouts that I'll talk about, and then you can paste them on sites. So we have different layouts. Basically, we feed the listings in automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, so your listings just, boom, come in. So every time they're activated in the system, they immediately go in the widgets. We have active widgets, sold widgets, so that way you can wow your sellers with all your sold properties. We have listing widget books, mapping widgets, all sorts of ways to drive interest, okay? This widget here is an example of a feature property widget, and we showcase that on your personal websites in our system, but you can take that code and you can actually post it anywhere and everywhere on the web that you have other sites or blogs or friend sites. Ask them if they don't mind posting some of your featured properties. The reason is more exposure is better, right? We're marketers. We want to get more exposure. The other side is search engine optimization. Google initially was going to be called Linksy or something like that because Google puts a lot of, in their algorithm, link backs are very important. So the widgets actually link to the property websites, which link to all your other collateral like your personal websites. So this linking is to Google a vote. So by putting widgets places, you're optimizing your votes. You're also optimizing the number of views that users might get. Another example is our featured listings widget. This is great because you can actually sort. You can do up to 12 listings per page. And this is great for a website featured listings page. Let me show you an example here. Here's one of our agent websites, and if I go to featured homes here, you'll see that we've got the listing widgets, and you can decide how to display it. If I go to display 12 per page, it actually shows them. And then what's great about it is that if I click on square feet, it'll sort them by square feet. If I click on bass, it'll sort by bass. So you can choose how many to display by default. You can also edit and sort and that kind of stuff. And then the best part about these widgets is that when you click on one of them or when a consumer clicks on one of them, it actually links through to an HD full property website so that way your consumers can get any and all the data on your listings. So not only are you getting more Google juice, as we call it, but you're also showcasing your properties on your website and all that. So that is our featured listings widget. We also have other things. We have our really clean look, which is a side-by-side display, and a lot of agents like to use this for their sold properties. So you create a sold property on your websites, and then you'll have this, you know, have all your properties and they link through. We have a mapping widget. This too is great for solds, and the fun part about our mapping widget is you can actually come in the system and you can change the icons to be different things. Like you could have, you know, one be a mansion or one be a farmhouse if it's a rural property or what have you, and then it actually maps out all the different properties on here. And we also have a really neat one, which is our flip show widget. This flip show widget will take all your listings, and we have one for sold properties. As you can see, does everyone see this script here? This is the code that you copy and paste. So you can copy and paste that in our system, or you can copy and paste that on other sites. If you have questions, please just call our hotline. We also have videos on how to do this in our user guide. Very, very simple. But our flip show widget is a book that you can put on your sites, or we feature them on our sites too if you'd like. And then you can actually turn through your listings. They link back to your listings. It's just a nice way to display them. We also have a really cool flash scrolling widget that's great for desktop display because it actually has a really neat scroller that scrolls through. So if you have a bunch of listings, this is a neat way to display them. We do have WordPress. So if you have a blog somewhere else, this widget is actually just a single image that looks really cool in blog posts or on blogs. This is different than our property blogging, our blogging platform. This is actually a widget that you would have permanently on your blog that would then link back to your property website and so on and so forth. So all sorts of different ways for you to get more Google juice, all sorts of ways for you to look good. Remember, your consumers are judging us as professional marketers, as agents. So it's important that we help our listings stand out. We help attract more consumers. We let them know what we do. And the best way to let them know what we do is to display our properties. So that's Real Estate Widgets. We try and make it really simple for you in that we feed all the data automatically. All you have to do is go copy and paste in the system.
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thanks for staying to the end. Remember, you can contact the loan officer that set you up in agent marketing for all these tools. Happy prospecting.